Hi, this is you. On this channel, I share the raw truth about life and freedom through the lens of 15 years living with my RX-7 and the realities I've seen behind society's curtain. Today's topic is the trap of qualifications. Let me be blunt. Qualifications are invisible cages created by the government and industries. People believe if I get a license, I'll be safe. If I have a qualification, I'll never starve. But that sense of security is exactly what locks away your future. Sure, once you have a qualification, you won't go hungry. Society praises you, you're smart. I envy you. You get respect. But what you're really saying the moment you earn that license is, from now on, I'll only work inside this small box. In exchange for pride, you confine your life. See, a qualification is not simply proof of skill. It's a system designed by authorities to say, we permit you to work inside this tiny frame. It looks like validation, but in truth, it's a binding contract. A license is not a pass. It's a cage. And let's be honest, many who hold qualifications work hard, seriously, every day. But look at the reality. The pay isn't exceptionally high. Schedules are grueling. Freedom in choosing how or when to work is almost non-existent. People thought this will guarantee me stability, only to find themselves shackled with fewer options. That's the trap of qualifications. What makes it worse is how rarely this truth is spoken. Why? Because almost everyone with a qualification is stuck in the same cage. They don't rebel. Instead, they normalize it. They tell themselves and each other, this is just how life is. It becomes collective self-justification. But here's the flip side. If you don't have a qualification, you actually have an opportunity. It means you're not yet locked in. You still have space to choose your path. Yes, it's uncertain, but uncertainty is possibility. Many see no license as a weakness, but in reality, that's your greatest weapon. The freedom of not being boxed in. So what about those who already have qualifications? There's only one answer. Don't let that license remain a cage. Don't just use it as a ticket to be employed. Turn it into an offensive weapon, leverage it for independence, or to start your own business. Or use the stability it provides as a foundation while you build something of your own. If you treat a qualification as the goal, you'll stay in the cage forever. But if you treat it as the starting line, it can become the weapon that sets you free. Here's the truth. A qualification guarantees only the bare minimum survival. Not wealth, not time, not the freedom to chase your dreams. And I've seen it myself, people with licenses, eyes dead, just grinding away day after day. Society says they're lucky or secure, but inside they're drained, both body and soul. That's the reality of the qualification cage. So what are qualifications really? They're a deal. We'll give you stability in exchange for your future. If you understand this, your life can change. If you hold a qualification, the question is whether you stay defensive or turn it into an attack. If you don't hold one, the question is whether you see it as inferiority or recognize the freedom it gives you. Only those who realize this can break past the cage. To summarize, a qualification is not permission, it's a contract of restriction. Yes, you won't starve, but your ceiling is set. Without a qualification, your greatest strength is freedom. With a qualification, your life depends on whether you let it cage you or wield it as a weapon. Because what qualifications give you is survival, not real abundance. In the end, life is not defined the moment you pass the exam. It's defined by what you choose to do after. Do you live your whole life inside the cage? Or do you turn that license into a weapon to break the cage? The choice is in your hands. So let me ask you, will you let your qualification be a cage? Or will you make it your weapon? Tell me in the comments. On this channel, I share the real truths of living freely, side by side with my RX-7. If today's message hit home, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. That's all for now.